Well, here I am right now, all alone with an absolutely beautiful pool set before me. I had no idea when my buddy Arnold said to me, "Why aren't you using this every day?" How good this is for my exercise. So I did about 4 or 5 laps, different ways, freestyle on my back, kicking, and all of the above. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like floating in space. Yes, why haven't I done this? Oh my gosh, if I could get my granddaughter here and I could swim laps with my 10-year-old granddaughter. But mom thinks that she's still a child. No, she's actually starting to going to be, she's in a pre-teenage. My sister, Robin, my daughter's Aunt Robin, would call herself a teenager. She wanted to grow up and she was ready and she had things that she wanted to do. And it was one of the happiest times of her life from the age of 10 until almost about 14 when in school a terrible, jealous young girl slammed her. Chrissy McGill was her name, and created all kinds of false rumors about my sister, and she was crushed. We lived in a very, very segregated town, unfortunately, in Connecticut, Darien, Connecticut, and we didn't allow, or they didn't allow, Jews or black people to live in our town. You know, it was horrible to be around that type of thing. And yet, here I am thinking about when my sister would call herself a teenager, and that was just about 1957. And, well, it was 1956, actually, because she was born in 46. And here I am. I'm able to want to desperately interact with my granddaughter who wants to interact with me, but there are some fears in the mother. So I started coming up with an idea, since I'm starting to re-engage with Elaine, who has a very nice car, and she's working hard at, and we're going to start attending a church together to see if we can get along. It's really hard to do when you've had lots of things happen, divorces, too many misunderstandings, and all of the above. But children don't need to know any of that stuff at all. They just need to know that there's some grandparents. And Elaine is called Mima, I think. Memi is what she said, Memi. She's French-Canadian, and that's what her little grandchildren call her, and pinch her fudginess and go, oh, Meme, you feel so squishy. Children are so much fun. And I just got off the phone with a karaoke DJ, and I said, I love to do karaoke for children. Oh my gosh. Well, what I would really like is my granddaughter to be able to spend a weekend here, on a Friday night. We come pick her up. Oh no, in the nice Kia Soul, just her. And she gets in the back, she puts on her safety, seatbelt, and we drive, and we have a whole weekend of swimming and doing things, tennis, going to some movies, and we can do that. Memi and Grandpa. Memi and Grandpa. I'm wondering, having watched this video, because this is specifically being made by somebody that needs to hear it, Jessica, if it's possible that I can be a grandfather to my granddaughter and teach her things, and you can relax and understand that I had grandparents at this age that we went to the beach with all the time. And though they seemed stiff, my grandmother was very stiff on my father's side. But my grandfather on my father's side was fun. We called him Jeep, and then she was Nana. And she taught us a lot about what it was like to go through the Depression, World War I, World War II, Korea, and emerge out of that and still have, some very functional. My father was very functional, but very dysfunctional, because he never dealt with any of the trauma from war and alcohol. Alcohol is not the friend of anybody's, and I'm hoping I can leave an impression getting my granddaughter ready for things, not to be overly sheltered, because that can be a problem too. It can create a real problem when suddenly you open the door to the real world and you don't even know what to do. You have to have a balance. Love you all who are watching this, hoping Mima, Memi, Elaine, you can help me because you've had conversations with my sweet daughter. Get behind us anything said negatively, and let's move on and have a nice summer. The 4th of July is coming up. Whoa! Bye bye. Love you all.